Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are not talking about anime. We're talking about what's in the title, which is my acne cure. And I just really need to start off by saying that my nose itches. Good, we got that out of the way. Number two is that I need you to understand that there is no perfect cure for acne. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna talk to you about what happened to me, what worked for me, what you need to do to make sure your treatment works for you, and let me fix that right there. That didn't really fix it. But anyway, to start off, I posted a hormonal acne video 6 months ago. And that was already like after a year of dealing with it. So I'm not going to insert any footage here because my computer just like cannot handle editing videos. I have no idea why. So I will link the video down below and you can watch that full video. So first off, I'm just going to come in and I'm going to show you my skin at a close-up range. So here we go. Neck, side, front, chin, and side here, and neck. So where my acne was just beard down to here, beard all the way through. I had what is known as hormonal acne. So before we get started, I need you to come to Jesus with me. We're going to have a heart-to-heart about this. Come to Jesus with me. And I need you to recognize that there are there's many different types of acne, but there's two different mainstream forms of acne. There are menial breakouts, which is like what I deal with now, like so. And then there is hormonal acne, which is what I had, which is tons and tons of painful cysts underneath the skin that just hurt like you have no idea, just full out face throbbing pain. Like I can't even fathom. I mean I never want to be in that much pain again. So I spent a year doing this and doing that, putting this on my skin and doing these little like, you know, allure.com, like this is what really happens, helps your acne bullshit. And it just like, it didn't work. I had hormonal acne. And if you feel you have hormonal acne too, aka you've been trying to get rid of it for years and years and years and nothing is working, then you too may have a medical form of needing to be treated medically acne. So step one is come to Jesus that you have a medical issue. Yes, acne is a medical issue. It is covered under insurance. It is covered under your HSA for any treatment you have. So after I finally came to that conclusion, after I stopped putting tons and tons of things on my face and making this shit worse, I went to a dermatologist. Dermatologists are the only humans on this planet that can accurately tell you what is wrong with your skin. Sure, you can go to an esthetician, sure you can do other things, but a dermatologist is trained to know what is wrong with skin, back and front, up and down. Cancer, acne, cancer, all of it, you know, just skin stuff. And if you're like, oh, dermatologists are too expensive, then I don't know, you need to click away from this video, because if you have insurance, it's probably not going to cost you more than $100 to just go see your dermatologist and be like, this, done. Do it. After you've gone to your dermatologist, you will hear some things that I am about to say. Maybe. cannot confirm. I will not sit here and tell you that this is exactly what's going to happen for you, but this is how you make the first step and you get clear skin again. So, I went to my dermatologist. She looks at my skin. She's like, holy crap. And I was like, I know. Like I said, watch the before video. You'll see what I'm talking about. My skin was wrecked. So, I went to my dermatologist. She then put on a little glove, rubbed my skin. She was like, it's really oily. She explained things about oil and androgens and hormones and blah, blah, blah. That is for your doctor to talk to you about. But what she did do was she then prescribed me 3 things. Will you get prescribed the same things? I don't know. But I'm going to tell you what I was prescribed and what I purchased and what has worked for my skin. So, the first thing was, I gotta reach really far. First thing was, and you might have heard this before, but a topical tretinoin. Yeah, tretinoin. This is a type of retinol. This is not retinoic acid, blah, 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 or whatever. This is not for me to explain to you. This is just what I got. And this is Veltin, which has an clindamycin and like an antibacterial mixture in it. So this not only does what retinol does, which is in layman terms, retinol is important for healing skin and acne and anti-aging, because retinol, retinoic acid, retinol palmitates, whatever, at their strength, they will help increase cell turnover so your new clean baby cells get to the top quicker, so you get better skin quicker. This is not all you need to get perfect skin. We do not stop the video here. I swear to God, I will hunt you down. So, use this every 3 nights. That's what she started me off with. But now I nearly use it every single night. So, retinol products like so cause dryness. And if you have really, really oily skin, you might not get extreme dryness, but you'll still get dry. But if you start this whole acne situation going on, like acne routine, then you might get dryness exacerbating more than you expected. But anyway, retinol from your dermatologist or whatever they give you. They might give you a non-prescription retinol. Just trust in what they are offering to you, because they know they're gonna just look at your skin and be like, oh, I know exactly what that skin needs. Trust your doctor, not me. All right. The next 2 things I were given were medications, oral medications. So, I have an oral clindamycin. Now, if you remember, it's clindamycin in here. This is an oral clindamycin, which is an antibiotic. This was to help my red nasty situation. You will get this from your doctor if they so please to give it to you. Not everybody is perfect. Not everybody's a perfect candidate for antibiotics, so keep that in mind. Hopefully I didn't. Yeah, sorry. The next thing is I got this, which is spironolactone. Spironolactone is amazing. Is it for everybody? No, it is not. It is not for every single person on this flippin' planet. Don't even go to your doctor and be like, oh, I saw some girl on YouTube got spironolactone, I need it too. If you need it, your doctor will give it to you. Trust them. Spironolactone is a blood pressure or heart pressure medication. Heart pressure? What is heart pressure? It's a blood pressure medication that just so happens to help acne. If your doctor talks to you about getting on spironolactone, they will tell you how it works, not me. Done. But it does somewhat stop or inhibit oil production that causes acne. So now that we've gotten through that, I need you to also come to Jesus about the fact that acne is caused by oil and bacteria in the pores turning into bumps and lumps. Like, that's basic. Everything that your doctor gives you, everything you use is to combat that in some point, some way or some function. So, there we go. Everything that I'm going to talk about helps that. So, now I'm going to move on to little things that, like, you could possibly start doing now, or you don't really need a doctor for. But I do want to touch on one thing, which is moisturizing. So, like I said, once you start taking medications and using retinols, your skin might get a little dry. And it was new for me. I'd never had dry skin in my entire life. And I started getting on, using this retinol, and my skin was just like, and I was like, oh God, this hurts. Like, I looked like a leather bag. Like, it was ridiculous. But now my skin's like to a different, better point. So everything's fine. But, I'm going to show you this moisturizer that did not work for me, but might work for you. So this is a CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. This is supposed to be non-comedogenic, which means it's not supposed to clog pores. This caused additional acne for me, like little teeny tiny melas, which are like little under the skin, like little baby acnes. This did not work for me. It might work for you. It did not work for me. It was a little too heavy. A lot of ceramides and just a lot of moisturizing things in here. Not for me. But anyway, wasn't for me. But what did work, sorry for the random stop, what did work for me was this face oil. So I had naturally oily skin, and then my skin became really, really sensitive, and so now I use this face oil, which is kind of expensive, but I'm not gonna lie, it's great. So the oil is from Biossance, and this worked for me. And the reason why this worked for me is because it only has like 4 ingredients. It has squalane, it has rosehip oil or rose oil, and THD ascorbate, and I think that's it. So there's squalane, vitamin C, rose oil. So why this is important for a couple of things. So the vitamin C in here is the best vitamin C that you can get. There are studies. THD ascorbate is very expensive, and it does the best at brightening and evening skin tone than any other type of vitamin C on the market. And it doesn't sting. I don't feel any pain from this. Other vitamin C's cause stinging because it's acidic. There's also, it's more stable, so it'll stay better for longer. It also doesn't stink. I know there's a lot of vitamin C's that smell horrible, so this one, the THD ascorbate inside of this is fantastic for my skin, because my skin was super sensitive and super, super dry. So there are tons of other vitamin C products on the market that are moisturizing and do a way better job than this one, but I couldn't use them because my stupid skin breaks out if I stare at it funny. At one point I was just using spray water to moisturize my skin because I just I couldn't moisturize my skin. And I found this guy, and then it worked. This is $72 MSRP. I know, oh my God, really? Yeah, I know. But this whole thing is probably gonna last me 12 months, so worth it. So, yes, if you want to look it up on Biossance's website, I'm gonna link everything that I talk about that is not a medication down below, so you can check it out and find it on your own. But I just tried so many things on my skin, and I'm gonna put that down now because I feel like a sponsored mess. But basically, I tried so many moisturizing things on my skin, and it kept making everything worse. And then I found this, and it fixed everything, like the dryness. And also, vitamin C is what helps break up discoloration, supposedly. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you the definitives. But it also, vitamin C just in general helps brighten the skin, which is ideal for somebody that has a bunch of dark spots from acne like me. So that's why I do have some spots there, but they're not as dark as they could be because this vitamin C oil has really done the damn job. So let's talk about cleansing. Cleansing is super duper duper important because you don't want to use anything too harsh, and you definitely want to start including a new step in your routine, which is toning. So I just use good old Sheep Boy. This is from Target, but any 2% salicylic acid like orange acne wash, I use it. It's whatever's on sale. I can't tell the difference between any of the orange ones. I've tried Neutrogena, I've tried this one, I've tried Target brand. Oh, this is Target brand. I've tried Kroger brand. I've tried Walmart brand. There's no difference between these orange washes. They have 2% salicylic acid in there. That's all you need to look for. And as low as it's the smallest ingredient list that you can find, because the less alcohols and less other crap that's in there, the better it's going to be for your skin. So, and we'll talk about that later. But simple, no crazy lactic acid, nothing. It's just 2% salicylic acid, because I found the easier that I made my skincare routine, the quicker that my skin had a chance to heal, thanks to the medication and everything else. So keep it easy, keep it breezy. Now, let's have a quick chat about toning. A lot of people have no idea what toner's for, and you know what? Fair assessment, because I'm looking for my dinosaur here. My back hurts. Fair assessment. I didn't know what toner was for either. And then I started using an alcohol-free toner from a brand that I wish to not talk about, but it's a beautiful, soothing toner, and it doesn't have alcohol in it, and it's amazing. Now let me tell you what you need a toner for. After you wash your face, you might notice that you can still see some oil, and your face kind of looks shiny for some reason. That's because face wash and whatever cannot get everything out of your skin at the first go. So toners go in and give you a quick blop of hydration, and then it also helps pull everything else out of your pores. Wow. Big deal, huh? But no matter what you say, it actually is a pretty big deal, because that residual oil that is left in your pores is what causes acne. So it's best to wash your face, pat it dry, let it dry, and then put the toner on the little pad. I use just a cotton pad, and then go to town, get everything else off. Sometimes there's still some blackness on there, and I had to make sure that I got back here and down my neck, washing and toning, because I had acne down here. You can still see it kind of. It was disgusting. So that really helped. That's whenever I started seeing the biggest improvements in my skin, whenever I started toning. Oh, it was magical. So we've gone through dermatologist, medication, washing, and toning, and moisturizing. Now, these are extracurriculars I'm about to talk to that definitely help. So, sorry, I'm burping. I'm burping pickles. I'm disgusting. Anyway, so, I took it upon myself to also get extractions. So, what are extractions? Your dermatologist might recommend these to you because your dermatologist does not want you picking at your skin, because you can leave scars, you can leave bigger dark spots than there could have been because of you just excessive pushing and poking. You could make yourself bleed to the point to where scabs stay on your face for months. So I recommend getting extractions from an esthetician. That's what I recommend. It's for your dermatologist to tell you whether or not you're a human that should have that done. But I went and got extractions done every 4 weeks, and by 4 months in, they were like, yeah, your skin has taken a hard right into the correct direction. You don't need to come here for a while, but they did recommend facials, peels, and hydrofacial every once in a while, just to like keep the pores clean and the skin clean, because it's just recommended, I guess. They've seen great results for other people and they wanted the same kind of results for me. I get it. I'm not gonna go for a peel, and I'm not gonna go for any other additional facials, just because I don't like the way they make my skin feel. Everybody's different. So, moving on. I also took it upon myself to get a face steamer. Yeah. So face steamers are great, especially if you have ridiculously oily skin, because this helps draw out oil in the skin, and just made my skin feel better, to be honest. I mean, especially if it was like a super gnarly day, I could just sweat some crap out of my skin, especially that thick sebum that was causing the really bad acne. And it's nice every once in a while. You should not do this every week. You should not do this every day. You should do this maybe like twice a month. Just do a nice 5-minute steaming and move on with your life, because otherwise you're going to cause excessive dryness and you're going to cause excessive pain and heat after using this medication and using the retinol and everything else on your skin. Using this on top of it, let me tell you, it's just not the move. It's not the move. It's not, don't do it. But this guy's super easy to use. It has like a little, it has like a little thing. So you open this guy up, it's just a little screw top. Just a little screw top here. And it comes all the way off. I just don't want to take it off because it's annoying. And then you just fill it up with water, and then you just put it back in there. Then you plug it up, and then there is the button's on the side, and then you just sit there in front of it. You can move it around or put a towel over your head, but otherwise super easy, super simple. It's not necessary, but I liked it. It's like a little spa. Anyway, so I just have 2 more things to talk about, or 3 more things to talk about, and then you have my miracle acne cure. Oh my god. Look at my floppy. Ew. I'm floppy. But anyway, 3 or 4 more things, and we're done here, and then you can move on and, start your acne journey, and I can't wait for everybody else to have beautiful skin, I guess. Anyway, gonna reach over here for a second. Why am I holding laundry detergent? Because your pillows, like this guy, contain dirt from your hair, oil from your hair, dirt from your skin, oil from your skin, cat residue. I'm staring at Jeffrey's on the floor, cat stuff. So I recommend not only washing your blankets and your towels super often, but using something that is fragrance and dye free, because if your skin becomes sensitive like mine, then it's just gonna make everything worse. So wash more often and use detergents that don't have a bunch of crap in them. I mean, there's still plenty of crap in here. Like, don't get me wrong. It's still soap. Still processed soap, but it's not as bad as like other stuff. And this isn't necessary. I felt like it helped me. So there's that. So my other 2 steps are just wear sunscreen every single day. The sun makes everything worse. It makes you age. It makes your acne get worse. Especially if you're using a retinol every single day, this makes your skin very photoreactive. So all the redness could get worse. Wear an SPF every single day. And if you have sensitive skin, try a mineral SPF. At least 30 or higher. I use one that's 50 that I got in Japan. Yeah, you're like, oh, screw you. And you know what sucks is whenever I run out of that, I can't buy it anywhere. I'm going to try to hawk it off Amazon. Wish me luck. It's over there. I didn't want to even grab it, because if I show it to you, it's like, what's the point? You can't buy it anyway. I can't link it anywhere. But be careful about your SPFs, because once you start using these products and your skin becomes sensitive, if you feel any stinging, listen to this, if you feel any stinging or pain from putting your sunscreen on, stop using it. Stop it. It has alcohol in it or something, and it's just going to make shit worse. If you need to listen to your skin, if your skin hurts, if your skin feels too dry, you need to take care of it. You know that it gets worse before it gets better stuff? No. Like I stopped using benzoyl peroxide products on my skin immediately. Worked. Like I didn't need any benzoyl peroxide. I didn't need any glycolic acid stuff. But I am me and you are you. You need to figure it out on your own. So if your skin hurts, if you feel pain, listen to it. And that includes SPF, because you need to wear an SPF every single day, but if it hurts your face, stop using it. And I literally switched from a Neutrogena one to that Japanese sunscreen, and lo and behold, all the pain went away. So listen to your skin, and if you need to return something, don't feel guilty about it. Take that ass back to the store, return what you purchased, and move on with your life, because you know what? That's what those return policies are for, because if stuff doesn't work out for you, you get to return it. That's the joy of capitalism, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Here's my last and final thing. Stop eating dairy. And no, this is not to save the cows. I'm a vegetarian. I've been vegetarian for now going on my 12th year. This is not for saving any animals. This is for saving your dang skin. And I'm gonna level with you. There are no studies that talk about any link between dairy and acne by any means. But I will tell you this: there are several humans, thousands of humans out there in the world that will tell you once they stopped eating any kind of dairy, their acne subsided. I am one of those humans. I quickly realized that if I just cut out all the dairy, milk, cheese, everything from my diet, it gave all of this stuff that I'm using a chance to actually work. And I ate a bunch of Doritos and like ice cream over the weekend, and that's why I have these breakouts right here. Those weren't there before I ate that. I mean, I only get breakouts whenever I decide to shove dairy down my throat. I'm only human. I can only avoid ice cream and cheese for so long. Sorry. Like, not sorry, but take dairy out as much as possible, and you'll see. It's a big deal. And if you're like, oh, I can't do that, like, then you obviously, if you can't do any of the stuff that I've talked about today, then you are obviously not ready, or you obviously don't have that bad of an acne problem to want to actually do anything about it, because I am living proof right here. I'm not trying to sell you some proactive bull crap. I'm not trying to do any Curology bleh, or any Rodan and Fields bleh, because I didn't do that. I didn't do some weird commercial thing. I went to the dermatologist. I got my shit taken care of by a doctor. Like, there's nothing that can compare to the expertise of a professionally trained human that went to school for a quarter of their life at this point for this. Like, nothing can replace it. No 3-step system. So I'm going to get off my soapbox, and I'm going to trust that you will look in the box below, or wherever the box is now, who knows, and you click on the links that I provide you. You reach out to a dermatologist in your area. I'm going to try to see if there's some kind of dermatologist locating something or another. If you have insurance, get on your insurance website and locate a derm near you that accepts your insurance. Give them a call ahead of time. Ask them, hey, I want to come in for this. How much will that cost? They can tell that information to you. They're not just going to sit there and be like, oh, all of our prices are secret. Like, calm down. So, do this for you. One final thing, and I will leave you. I also was getting back acne, and I also was getting chest acne, and now that is gone. So, it's a whole thing. All right. Thank you for coming to my channel again and watching me flip my disgusting hair around. I definitely appreciate you coming by today, and I hope that some part of my 30-minute video has been helpful to you. And it had to be 30 minutes because there was a lot to explain and a lot of things that you needed to hear that I feel like the rest of the internet isn't going to do. So watch my video all the way through or not, it's fine. But subscribe for other content. And yeah, thanks for stopping by and getting to this point. Everybody have a fantastic day, and take care of yourself. Goodbye.